All right, everybody, we are back on a Thursday, back out here on this big mulching job for this development, and we are slowly making our way back towards the marsh. I talked to the developer last night. He wants to continue on and do the rest of this. He's got some guys up there at the front starting the site work. They're cleaning up all the mulch, getting all that cleaned up and ready for the loggers to come in and take out what trees they're going to take. So we've got this back half, everything back there behind the house, this section behind the house. So I've already cut a right of way over here on the right side, so let's take a look at what we got and we'll get started. Okay, got this little trail down through here, and I got block of woods on both sides. There's the marsh right out there. It's a beautiful view. We'll get a look at that when I get down there. But we got to knock this block out all the way to the right of way that I've cut. Everything on the other side of that right of way is kind of like wetlands over there, so we're not messing with any of that. And then there's also some wetlands back there on that side of this as well. So I'm hoping we can get this job pretty much done by the end of the day tomorrow on Friday. I'm hoping. So I'm going to start here on this right block because it's smaller, and we'll try to go ahead and knock it out and get this cleaned up and have it looking good. This doesn't look too bad in here. There are some bigger trees in here, but at least it's not a vine and wisteria kudzu covered nightmare. I mean, it's basically just some underbrush with some little bit bigger saplings in here scattered throughout. So I've put a good sharpen on the teeth this morning, and had a great 2-hour Zoom call with the owner. The owner of TMC Kinsella was on the call, the head engineer, and also the head of production for all their mulchers was on the conference call yesterday, which was really cool. They're all really awesome, super smart people when it comes to these mulchers. So we're hoping that this is going to come to market here very soon. The TWF, the one with the door, is already here for market, and this one should be coming very soon. So if you're interested in getting one of these, please check out my friends over at CC Equipment. They are a full line dealer of all the TMC Kinsella products for skid steers, any size excavator pretty much, as well as PTO tractors, which is pretty cool. Not a lot of PTO farm tractor mulchers out there. They don't make a lot of them here in the States, but TMC Kinsella makes them, anything from like 50 horsepower on up, which is really cool. So need to do a little mulching around your farm, you can get one, and they're a little cheaper than these hydraulic ones for the skid steers as well. So very cool. It was awesome to give them the feedback on this head. So let's get to chomping up this stuff and making it look good, and we'll have a nice view out to the marsh. Oh, look, someone was nice enough to leave a water hose for me. You know, that's just great. I'll just take that home and reuse it. Oh, crap. Well, that was buried in the ground right there. Don't know what that was even for. I guess maybe it went down to the dock down there, or there is no dock. I don't know. Well, let me see if I can use this hickory tree right here, or tupelo, whatever it is. And I'll see if I can't hook the teeth onto it and maybe try to unwind some of it, get it to loosen back up. Hopefully. I'm trying to think if I've got anything in the truck that would really be suitable for cutting a water hose. Got my scissors. I don't know. Let me see if I can try to get it loosened. And I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll get the grinder with the cutting wheel. I'll cut it with that if I have to. Well, let's see if I can get this thing to unwind. Oh, great. Okay, well, I got that out. That was fun. Let me get this cleaned up. The developer, the site work guys have got a trash pile right over here behind the house. I'm gonna scoop all this old water hose up, get it on the trash pile, and we'll get back to mulching. dead wax myrtles and pine trees. Big mess is what it is. Getting it slowly but surely. There we go. Come on. That's a Chinese tallow tree. They're invasive. Nothing useful about that tree. They spread, I believe, is the tallows have like a little berry or like an acorn on them, and the birds eat them, and that's like the seed basically, and then they poop those seeds out wherever they fall and germinate. You get Chinese tallow. Videos I was mulching some down and someone's like, yeah, that's a Chinese tallow, it's invasive. So I had to go and like look it up, figure out what it was. feet to go and we'll be done with this. Y'all stay tuned. We'll take a look, see what this side looks like when we're done, see what we got left to do. I got one little quick job to do with little Munchy down here on the marsh. We'll do that before we go. Stay tuned. Well, that is looking good. I'm gonna grab those couple of little pines right there out of there. I'm just gonna throw them over there because we're gonna be mulching all that tomorrow. So all that looks a lot better, a lot more opened up. And so original plan was to take little Munch down this marsh here and clean that up, but the developer changed his mind on that. He's going to kind of just do all that by hand, with have the landscape guys do that by hand with chainsaws and stuff like that, clean that up. So tomorrow we'll come through here and start on this block over here, and I'm hopeful to get all this done tomorrow. There's some wetlands back there on the back. I've got that on the map. We got to stay out of that, but the rest of this is going to go. Especially all like these wax myrtles and all this other crap, and just get rid of all that junk in there so they can get in here and get to these pine trees. And the other big thing is the lady over here that lives in the house over there, I won't go into too much detail, but her and the developer aren't seeing eye to eye. But the developer went through all his P's and Q's and got approval from the county to do all of this, obviously. So, but apparently that lady, she's not very happy about it. So my instructions were to absolutely do not throw anything in that direction over there. So I may leave a little bit of a wider buffer over there. Now some of that is wetlands, so is along that property line edge anyway, so we're going to stay out of that. So there'll already be a pretty big buffer, but anything I got to get kind of close along there, I may take the Mini back through there and just walk the Mini down the edge so it only throws this way. And the Mini doesn't throw as bad as this one does, which I've been really happy with. This one doesn't really throw that bad, but I don't really want to take a chance with it. I wouldn't even if I had the pre-noth, or even the one with the TWF with the door, I don't think I'd even take that. Like, he was very adamant, like, we cannot do that. So I may just take a little Mulch through there and clean some of that stuff up with a little Mulch. So loving this mulcher, absolutely loving the production and how it's going through this material, the visibility, everything about it, just love it. So I've been really happy with it. Can't say enough about these TMC Kinsellas and what they're about. So all right, oh, let's check out the marsh, give you guys the view. It's gorgeous down here. Can even show you guys the best part. Got a nice sea breeze coming off there today. Man, it's nice. High tide. Looking nice. Yeah, that's nice. Some days I just really like my job. I get to work around some cool places, meet some cool people, and see some cool stuff. All right, well, I'm gonna get her cleaned up. She is a dirty, dusty mess. We're gonna get the blower out, get her cleaned up. I'll bring some fuel in the morning, put a quick little touch up, sharpen on the teeth, and we'll get back at it on this block. So stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see how all this looks when it gets done. I'll check you guys later. Bye, everybody.